What's up, guys? Iceman here. So in this video, I want to talk some about the coming storm, or so it seems. That's right, I've been browsing the internet a lot, right? And there are a lot of videos, folks saying that we're fucked. They're saying shit's gonna hit the fan. They're saying the shortages and all that, they're gonna get even worse. They're saying the value of the US dollar is going to continue declining. Now, Ice Boy doesn't know if any of this shit's true or not, but you dogs think I'm scared? Hell no, dog. Look at this shit. I gotta show you guys some stuff. First off, over the past year and a half, maybe 2 years, Wyman and I have been preparing just a little bit more than usual, right? Like hell, we even went out and got this big ass freezer. There's this freezer that I have. It's big as fuck. I don't know how big it is, but I found it online on Craigslist, and it was like $60, right? Some used freezer someone had. So went out and picked it up, and we've been buying portions of cows, just the beef and all that, and steaks and shit. You just have all sorts of stuff in there. A lot of frozen meats primarily, some frozen vegetables, things like that. The thing is, dog, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with preparing a little bit, right? Like, I mean, it's probably good to have shit 5 or 6 months worth of food stored away. And maybe if you live in a wooded area, you could make do if you had to. But of course, another thing to be concerned about is water if shit were to hit the fan. And I have these little Sawyer water filters, these mini Sawyers. I think you can pass about 100,000 gallons of water through them. So we have 2 of them. So you put them in a bottle, you fill the bottle up with the water, you put the thing on the lid, you screw it on, and you drink it. And then you just screw it off and fill it with water again. You know, it's supposed to filter a bunch of shit out. But of course, all this stuff is, you know, it's just hypothetical. I mean, it seems unlikely, but some would say we've seen some fucked up shit happen as of the past couple years especially. Shit that folks wouldn't have really imagined happening up until now. And, you know, we've seen it happen where there are shortages and where things are hard to come by and things are getting more and more expensive. So that's another reason. Shit, you could buy a lot of food now because 6 months from now that same food's going to be more expensive and you're going to have to buy it anyway then. So you can almost look at it like an investment where you're actually making some money doing that in a sense, because you're going to spend a lot more later if you don't just buy it now instead, right? But I mean, who the fuck really knows? Some talk about deflation occurring, even though that's really hard to imagine. But with all the manipulation, when it comes to our currency and gold and silver and the petrodollar and shit, who knows, dog? But yeah, I want to show you guys some stuff. Check this out. So, as mentioned, I have been preparing a little bit for the past couple years. Now, this is something that, I mean, really, I kind of feel like a dumbass for buying this stuff, because right now, it's probably valued a little less than what it was when I bought it, all right? Like these, for example. These are 1/10 ounce, I think. Check that shit out. Hell yeah. Little 1/10 ounce of gold. Okay, got a couple of those. And I just love gold and shit. It's like, I feel like I'm in Diablo or a World of Warcraft. And I like playing World of Warcraft. It's been a while, but you know, I want to play some classic again. As many of you know, I haven't gotten very far. I've probably gotten a character to level 47, I think, at max. But it was a spiritual journey, man. You know, I never did the end game stuff, never got there. But I took my time. Of course, there's bots and shit, everyone running around offering to rush you. Folks are paying up to get rushed. They're paying gold to get rushed through dungeons. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, come on, let's get a team. Let's do this shit. Let's not just get rushed by some bot. Where's the fun in that? You know, there's no challenge, and there's all these useful items all tiered up. You got all these dungeons you can go to, and cool gear along the way, right? Like level 20 some gear, level 30 some gear. Just it's all this unique gear that thought has been put into the making of it, and they look cool. They have cool little effects, but you're just skipping all that shit. You're skipping all that content. You're just getting rushed to the fucking end of the game, just to do the level 70 dungeons or whatever. So fortunately I found a few groups occasionally who did actually want to run the dungeons without the help of a bot. Granted, half of them probably had bought gear, and they were still in a hurry, but I mean, nonetheless, you know, we still got to run it with somewhat of a challenge. But check this shit out. Hey, yeah. Fucking gold. Yeah, Ice Boy likes that. But anyway, that's 1 ounce of gold right there. I mean, the truth is, right now, this is probably, the spot price is probably like $1,800 for this little guy. And of course, in these times especially, you're paying premiums. You're paying like, well, it depends, but you could be paying $80 in addition to that spot price to get the physical gold in hand. I mean, they say there's a lot of manipulation, man. They say that that JP Morgan and shit, that they artificially keep these prices down because they say that what represents gold on paper far exceeds what actually exists in gold in real life, in real time, what we can attain. So it's keeping the prices down like that. You know, plus they have all these other outlets. They have digital currency, thing like that, that might be drawing attention away from things that, you know, supposed to have some intrinsic value. But I mean, it's nice to have it on hand, man. This shit feels cool. Yeah, let me show you guys a couple other things. Here's another thing that is kind of nice to have around. I'll show you this shit. Hell yeah. Fuck. Hell yeah. Look at that shit. Hell yeah, dog. Just brass and shit. This camera. Wow. Okay. Yeah, see that? Anyway. Yeah, I bought a bunch of this shit. And a couple boomsticks. Or what do you call them? A couple boomsticks and shit. Bought a couple boomsticks, launchers? What the fuck do you call them? Brass launchers? No. I don't know what they're made of. Lead launchers? But, yeah. Some say that there is tough times coming. I don't fucking know. But I got a little Sawyer water filter. Go drink some shit out of the that little creek across the street. And I got maybe 5 or 6 months worth of rice, grains, meats, things like that. And shit. Like, you guys see this little crate right here? I got a lot more than that. And we got a couple of them launchers and shit, and we got the gold and silver. But who knows, man? I'm really looking to get some land. But it's hard to determine when might be the best opportunity to do that. I almost got some a couple weeks ago. Fortunately, someone else jumped on it before I did, because in the end I think it was a good thing, because the land I was looking at was 10 acres, and it was kind of like on, the guy said it was buildable, right? Said he could build things on it, but the problem is, from walking around it, it just felt like it's pretty damp, and the ground was a bit squishy. So it made me wonder, how buildable is this really? And this is just some guy probably talking out of his ass saying that it is. And that's probably why he's trying to do a private sale. But fortunately, someone came along when I was thinking about it, and they bought it before I could. I was pissed for a minute, but looking back, even though the price might have been fair, for the acreage, I just don't know, man. It might have been a bad decision, a bad move. Because I decided I'm going to wait it out, see what happens over the next couple of months. Even though it's really easy to assume that land values are just going to increase as the dollar value decreases, but who knows? There might be some weird shit that happens where cash will be king for a little while, or how you say, things like that. But yeah, this gold and shit, I just might have wasted some money on it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check this out. That's a bunch of half dollars from the 60s. And these are 40% silver each. And I do have a bag of the ones that are 90%. I think they're 90% silver. It depends on the year. See, these are all 40%. And these are 67s, 68s. So I think like 65s and things like that are the ones that have a more silver in them. But check that out. I had some other ones as well. I'll have to show you guys in a future video. But let me know in the comments. Do you guys do you like to try to be prepared just a little bit with these sort of things, or do you just not really give a fuck? I mean, some folks, they just say, I'll just grab my backpack, grab a couple tools, and head out. Personally, I got this house, and I got my gym and shit in here, got my nice computer, and we got our food storage and stuff. Like, I don't want to get out of here. So, but who's to say, what things would actually look like if shit were to hit the fan? So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think things would look like if shit were to hit the fan? And what would you do? Comment below your thoughts on these matters. Like the damn video if you have not yet. Become a patron if you want. Links in the description below. Peace be with you.